The following contains graphic and possibly disturbing imagery. Viewer discretion is advised. Woman claims to have sighted infamous Loch Ness monster. A Nessie enthusiast claims to have caught a glimpse of the Loch Ness monster, making this the 5th sighting of the creature this year. Kaylin Wangle, 27, spotted the mythical beast on June 3rd in a sighting that has since been confirmed by the official Loch Ness Monster Register. Miss Wangle, who was watching in Urakurt Bay via webcam, says her sighting lasted around 10 minutes. The video shows a black dot floating near the surface of the water, which moves across the bay, occasionally ducking under the waves. A video taken from the webcam in this location apparently shows Nessie submerging and re-emerging as it nears Urquhart Bay. Posting about the footage, Kaylin said, "Why is this sighting super epic, you ask? Well, this object surfaces for more than 7 minutes. It moves closer to the shore. It constantly changes shape and splashes about and is not a boat, as it just shows up in the middle of the loch. It also appears to be quite large. The object changes shapes and goes under the water and comes back up again. Splashing also seems to be visible." Miss Wangle's videos brings the total number of official Nessie sightings this year to 5. Miss Wangle also claimed to have spotted the creature earlier in the year in April. Courtesy of MSN.com. The Goatman of Maryland. According to urban legend, the Goatman is an axe-wielding half-animal, half-man creature that was once a scientist who worked in the Beltsville Agricultural Research Center. The tale holds that he was experimenting on goats until one experiment backfired and he was mutated, becoming goat-like himself. He then began attacking cars with an axe, roaming the backroads of Beltsville, Maryland. A variation of this legend tells that the Goatman is an old hermit who lives in the woods, seen walking alone at night along Fletchertown Road. According to the University of Maryland folklorist Barry Pearson, the Goatman legends began long ago and were further popularized in 1971 when the death of a dog was blamed on the Goatman by local residents. Pearson says bored teenagers keep the Goatman legend alive by repeating the story and suggesting that the creature attacks couples frequenting the local Lover's Lane, subsequently stirring interest in sites like Fletchertown Road. Courtesy of Wikipedia. Woman spots creepy figure while rewatching her own social media video. This gave me chills. A woman is sparking plenty of theories after sharing the creepy figure she discovered in one of her social media videos. The footage shared by a user named Michaela James was originally posted in Reddit's r/Ghost forum. In the post, the user explains that their younger sister recorded the video in her bed while trying to take a Snapchat of what she believed to be her crying cat. After further review, it seemed as though there was something else going on in the Snapchat. The Redditor and their sister later noticed a strange, dark figure that pops up at the edge of the bed. They posted the following: "Was wondering what everyone's thoughts are on this. It happens at the end of this video. My pregnant little sister originally took because the baby was moving and she thought her kitty was crying because his companion had just been put down." The eerie figure is visible for all of 3 seconds right at the end of the video clip, but it still managed to send chills down the spines of several commenters. "I didn't notice the head popping up at the end of the video the first time I watched this. What the hell is that?" one user asked. "That gave me chills. I was too distracted by the cat's meowing to even notice it the first time watching it," another added. Other users meanwhile proposed several different ideas as to what the shadowy head could have been. Many guessed it was a child or an animal, possibly a shadow from the cat passing by the bed. In subsequent comments, however, the Redditor explained that her sister had no children and that both her cat and dog are white, Adding to the creep factor, the user also revealed that her sister previously had another cat which had recently died, courtesy of yahoo.com. Evidence of the elusive giant squid and shark encounter. South Florida scientists think so. When Florida International University marine biologist Yannis Papastiamou saw photos of an oceanic white-tipped shark with golf ball-sized suction markings along its body, he immediately thought he had potentially come across evidence of a mythical creature, a monster, the ocean's most mysterious legend. I just couldn't believe it. I thought, could it be what I'm thinking? Said the assistant professor who specializes in shark behavior. The unusual track of circles and dots on the shark's back were likely battle scars from a clash with a giant squid in the depths of the Pacific Ocean, Yannis and FIU colleagues said. The photos taken by underwater photographer Darren Verbeek in Hawaii provide the first visual evidence of a shark encounter with what is possibly an episdoe, the elusive giant squid that can grow 40 feet long and has puzzled scientists for centuries. We can't say for sure it was a giant squid, but we know it was something big, Papastiamou said. The elusive giant squid is rarely seen, which has created an aura of legend around these cephalopods. They live at depths of more than 1,000 feet in complete darkness in what's known as the ocean's midnight zone. Most of what we know comes from few live sightings or from dead carcasses that float to the surface and are found by fishermen. Body parts and intact specimens are sometimes washed ashore. Squids have also been recovered in the bellies of sperm whales, its most common predator, and one of the few marine species that can dive as deep. The giant squid's huge eyes are believed to be among the largest in the animal kingdom, meant to help it spot the outline of a sperm whale approaching in the darkness. The earliest records of very large squid date back to classical antiquity, as early as the 8th century BC, but there's no conclusive evidence of sightings. Written records by Portuguese and Basque cod fishermen in the 1500s describe giant squid carcasses in the water of Labrador Sea, off the coast of Newfoundland. The earliest confirmed specimens are from the 1600s, when dead animals were found in Sweden, Iceland, Ireland, and other European countries. Courtesy of MiamiHerald.com. 60% of people have seen a ghost. Have you? I ain't afraid of no ghosts, you might tell yourself, but according to a new survey, some of you are probably lying. A survey of 2,000 people conducted by market researchers OnePo on behalf of Groupon has found that people usually get frightened in less than 5 seconds of entering a haunted house attraction. So chances are you are afraid of at least a few ghosts. But that's hardly the survey's most revealing finding about people's paranormal beliefs. It turns out ghost sightings might not be as rare as many would assume. According to the survey, a whopping 60% of people believe that they have seen a ghost. Sadly, it wasn't noted where they may have encountered their spirit. The numbers have it that most reported ghost sightings occur in the west-south central region of the U.S. in states like Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Louisiana. Of course, given the number of haunted sites around the U.S., it's probably safe to assume that you can find ghostly activities just about anywhere. The survey also found that women were 20% more likely to believe in ghosts than men, but that doesn't mean men aren't completely impervious to the paranormal. Of the respondents who have reportedly seen ghosts, most said that they screamed and ran away upon seeing the apparition. Men were twice as likely to react this way. Others said they greeted the ghost with crying, hiding, or fainting. We'd like to think we'd try to play it cool at first, if only to find out if the ghost was actually friendly, but it's far more likely we'd fall into the screaming and running category. Courtesy of Refinery29.com. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you want to. Sleep tight.